Hello fans and members of the Delta Bad League, my name is Aeriodon, your commissioner, and today we're going to be randomizing the initial order in which the Metronome tournament will be based on this upcoming Saturday when we'll be starting. So obviously the Metronome tourney is used to decide the final draft order. We have to have something coming into this to kind of decide where people are going to be ranked from that. So the Metronome tourney does not completely decide where you end up, because the spots that we randomize here will be used to fill the brackets that are right here, and then it will also be used to help determine when you lose where you end up. So if you end up with the first overall spot in the randomized order, then if you lose the first round, then you're not going to have a completely horrible pick in the draft. I'm not going to do the math and everything right away, but I think if you have the first overall pick in the randomized order, there's no way you're going to end up having the last overall pick in the draft. I mean, it works like that, and if you have the last overall pick, then it's going to be really hard if you get up to number 1, unless you just win through and play very well the whole tournament with your randomized, or with your Metronome mod. But other than that, it's probably kind of hard to explain. If you don't understand it now, you're probably not really going to understand it further on either, so I'll try one more time. Basically, we're just randomizing this area right here, which will then, in corresponding order, fill in the brackets right here. And the higher you are in the randomized order, the better odds you have of finishing higher in the draft, basically. So there is still kind of a randomized aspect to it, but it can't be completely down to Metronome, or else that'd take a really long time. So I don't think we can we ignore these quick? I don't think so. There's no... Okay, we're just gonna leave it. We have all of our teams here in alphabetical order. We have the Boston Buizels, the Chicago Cloisters, Cincinnati Umbreons, the Florida Noctowls, Golden State Wartortles, Kansas City Nidokinks, Hamilton Heracrosses, Omaha Omstars, Rotom Fandom, St. Louis Swallows, Tampa Bay Duskulleers, and the Vivipride. All 12 of our teams for Season 2 of the DBL. Let me scroll down a little bit so I can actually find the button here. And I believe it should randomize in the same spot, so you'll be able to see everything. But we'll randomize it in 3, 2, 1. So there you go. So in the randomized order, we have the Rotom Fandom first overall, the Tampa Bay Duskulleers second overall, the Chicago Cloisters third overall, the Vivipride fourth overall, the Kansas City Nidokinks fifth overall, the St. Louis Swallows sixth overall, the Golden State Wartortles, the Boston Buizels, the Florida Noctowls, the Cincinnati Umbreons, the Hamilton Heracrosses, and finally the Omaha Omstars. So just because you have a lower pick in this does not mean that you are going to have a horrible pick in the draft. If you just, if you take a look at the bracket quick, if you just win your first 2 rounds, which is all by luck obviously, but if you just win this game and win your next game, you're already in the final 3, which guarantees you a top 3 draft pick. So it's not the end of the world if you don't have a high pick, and even if you do, it doesn't really guarantee you a nice higher pick, because even if you lose in the first round, there's going to be 6 teams losing in the first round, which means that you're going to be in the bottom 6 basically right away. And the higher you are, the higher you'll be in that top 6, and it kind of works like that. But that is pretty much that. The Metronome tourney will be taking place on Saturday, September 19th. We'll be releasing the finalized draft tiers at around 2 p.m. Eastern, and then it's free game. We can hopefully try to get the Metronome tourney done that night, possibly, or if not, it can carry over into Sunday, and even later if it really needs to. But after that, we'll have a couple weeks for draft prep, and the draft will be on October 3rd. Everything is explained in the scheduling video. But other than that, we're not really going to have a big in-depth video about the Metronome tourney. It's basically, everybody has a Mew, you can nickname it, do whatever you want with it. You can change your EVs and IVs though, which is a little bit different. So if you want to tailor yourself for a specific area in the draft, you can do that. If you want to have a lower pick, you can basically just have negative in something, I don't know how to explain it. Have 0 IVs, 0 EVs, and just kind of tank from there. Or if you want to try to get higher, then you can anticipate different things there. Have a physically offensive mon with full physical attack investment, go mixed, because you never really know what you're going to get. and you kind of have to just plan for one thing and hope that you get that, basically. But that's basically that. We'll get these in here right away. I guess I can type them in right here just for a little bit more video, I guess. So we have the Rotom Fandom first overall. I'm not a very fast typer either, and I type really poorly. So, and I can't talk and type either. I learned that too. Second, we have the Tampa Bay Duskulleers. Gosh. There, you know, that's space. There you go. Third, we have the Chicago Cloisters, who may be changed in names at this point. I'm recording this on Saturday the 12th, like right after we have the, what is it called? The applicant tournament and everything. So he hasn't even confirmed his name yet, but Dude13 has been talking to him, and apparently that's what his name is going to be. But we'll go with that for now. So it might be different for you guys now, at the time you're watching this. But that's what it is right now. Fourth, we have the Vivipride. Fifth and sixth, we have the I'm gonna have to go in a time because there's so many names there. Kansas City Nidokings. And the, what was it, St. Louis Swallows? Yes, the St. Louis Swallows. Two of our new teams right there. Actually, three of our new teams ended up in the top 6. Well, sorry to OG Hypnotoad, who ended up last. But like I said before, it's not really a big impact on anything. You'll see when the tournament actually comes and how it all works out there. 7th, the Golden State Wartortles. 8th, we have the Boston Buizels, followed by the Florida Noctowls. Gosh, this is kind of embarrassing. Florida Noctowls. 10th, we have the Cincinnati Umbreons. I almost always spell Cincinnati wrong. I put 2 T's and 1 N, and I don't know. 11th, we have the Hamilton Heracrosses, formerly the CrossCrusaders, but Fancy decided to change his name over this offseason, which is perfectly fine. What's the name? Heracrosses, gosh. And finally, we have the Omaha Omstars. And there we go. There is our randomized draft order for the Metronome tourney for Season 2 of the Delta Battle League. We're just going to put a line in here because I feel like I need a line there. But other than that, guys, thank you for watching. Be sure to check back soon for more content on the DBL channel, and we'll be back soon. See ya.